Welcome. You have activated all systems. Deactivation is not an option. The end is where we begin.
He's going to make it to Hooks. He's going to roll out to his right. Misses the tackle, puts it deep.
Oh, look at this.
And complete to number 25.
Aaron
Down
rolling.
to 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown.
There you go.
Pinnacle. All day, all day, all day.
Run, Brian, run.
Nope, there it is, there it is. Seven, 8, and
Move. Move.
There's Gillis Ross.
Yeah, oh my God. Goodness. Wow. One-handed, incredible.
That is one of the greatest catches I've ever seen.
Coaches and game officials, as well as your school and its representatives. The athletes performing here tonight are friendly rivals of opposing teams. They are not enemies. Aggressive or threatening behavior from spectators or any other inappropriate activity at tonight's game will result in possible prosecution. So let's have a great game tonight, folks.
And Miss James Neat, the kicking coach, have a lot of confidence in someone like Cooper King in order to put him in there for a 61-yarder. And I got to tell you, I thought he made that. From where I was standing, it looked like he made it, but obviously it was wide left. But I wish we could have that one back.
Yeah, I mean, everyone had faith in Cooper King in making that kick. He's a really good soccer player and a really good kicker and a strong safety, which he plays for this Pinnacle football team. So I definitely thought he had that distance to make it, but unfortunately, he missed that wide left.
Yeah. So Cooper King, I got to say, I was just talking to his parents right before the game. Nice folks. Cooper King is, in my book, the superstar player this year that I didn't expect. And I got to tell you, what a pleasant surprise. He is one of the best linebackers on the field, and if I'm not mistaken, he leads the team in tackles, and he's got a thunder foot to boot. So it's all good stuff. We're getting ready. I'm going to go quiet for a minute here because we're going to have our national anthem. My favorite part of the game. We get to salute this great country that we get to live in, and we're going to go quiet here for a minute, T-Rex.
Stand and remove our hats and helmets, and we will get ready for our national anthem.
I don't know about you, T-Rex, but I get goosebumps every time I hear that wonderful song played.
Yeah, for me, it's just a goosebump song.
Yep. My dad was a Marine, and I got to tell you, growing up in that household, we had a little bit of discipline on us.
Yeah, I definitely hear that from military parents. They're definitely rougher on the punishments.
It was just, he was firm. It's not like he was rough, but yeah, he was firm. Here comes the Spirit Squad and the cheerleaders for Pinnacle and T-Rex. I can't say this enough. We always focus on the football players, but these cheerleaders put in a lot of hours in order to get where they're at. So now we got out at center field. We've got Mac Richards, Wyatt Horton, Crush Sowers, and Dylan Frick as the 4 team captors at center field. And tell me your thoughts on this, T-Rex. Is Crush Sowers one of the best football names you've ever heard?
Oh yeah, 100%. One of the best football names I've heard, and definitely one of the best offensive linemen in the state. In fact, he's so good that he actually recently committed to Southern Utah University, the Thunderbirds, and the D1 Conference of Big Sky.
Yep. Yeah, congratulations, Crush, and congratulations to the family of Crush Sowers. You get these kids out here, and they play their hearts out, but what you don't see is the parents and the brothers and sisters at home that support what they do every single week and everything they do. So, nice job for the Sowers family. All right. We've got our 12 minutes on the clock. That'll be our first quarter, T-Rex. The offense, I didn't see who won the toss. Did you catch that?
No, I did not, but I believe the defense is going to go out first because I see them all on the field.
That is good. So hopefully Cooper King will be kicking. And in Cooper King fine fashion, there's no doubt in my mind that ball will go at least 10 yards into the end zone, if not all the way through. He's kicking into a slight wind of about 4 to 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, Cooper King has been the sneaky superstar for this team this whole season. I mean, 6 games played, 33 solo tackles, 21 assisted, 54 total. He averages about 9 tackles a game. He has 5 sacks this year, 13 QB hurries, and even 1 interception.
Yep. There's the kick. It's up, and that kick will go almost through the uprights.
That's crazy.
It landed on the white area of the end zone.
That one goes out of the back of the end zone, and the Lions will start off 1st and 10 on the
Cooper
own
King,
point.
you know, sometimes special teams, they bend, you know, they break. I don't want to say they fail, but Cooper King does not give the offense who's receiving the ball even a chance to bring it back, and that's a big deal.
Yeah, man, we saw that against the Corona game where they were just giving the Pinnacle Pioneer special teams opportunities to run that back, and unfortunately we did that a couple times.
Yeah, see, T-Rex, I'm wondering whenever we get on offense if they're going to go no huddle, if the offense here is going to go no huddle against us. There's a handoff to the running back. He follows the right guard, the center. He's taken down at about the 26-yard line. By guess who? Cooper King. He will make his presence known. You know who else is going to make their presence known? Dirty Dean Vincent, number 6. He's coming in off the left side now. He's going against a guy that he probably gives up 40 pounds to. Here's a long pass over the middle. And I got to tell you, that was not pretty. That was it looked like a little bit of a blown coverage on number 21, Dylan Frick. But here we got our second play from scrimmage, and we've got a touchdown for Liberty. That's why they're number 1 in the state.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a really good pass from Navi Bruz on to Braylon Gardner there for a really good 2-play offensive drive for that touchdown.
Wow. I got to tell you, any momentum and any spirit we had now, they just took the wind out of our sails with that.
Yeah, I mean, that was a real crushing blow, but great teams can always come back from this, and I have no doubt in my mind that Pinnacle can come back from this deficit.
The extra point is good. The Liberty Lions, with just 30 seconds taken off the clock, jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions on top.
So, Wyatt Horton and company, he'll be setting up with his backfield. And the backfield will be number 3, Mason Hughes, and he'll have Xavier Valdivia. He is a transfer in. He had his first game last week, and I got to tell you, T-Rex, when I watch Valdivia run, he has Barry Sanders-like slashing moves. I love to watch this kid run. But between he and Mason Hughes, we're going to have a great 1-2 punch, and I can't wait to see it here on this first set of downs.
Yeah, Mason has been a really, really good rusher for this team this year, accumulating 9 rushing touchdowns this year and 10 total touchdowns on the season.
So we're getting ready for the kickoff. As soon as that ball is received by our receiving team, I'm trying to think. It looks like we've got Lightning Luke Hoover, and I can't tell if that's Keenan Johnson in the back waiting. No, I think it's Mac Richards. Here comes the kickoff. It's going to go to the right side of the end zone, and Lightning Luke Hoover will just let that one go through. Wyatt Horton will take the reins right now. He'll have wide receivers Mac Richards, Jace Pena, Keenan Johnson, and Josh Pinder at the wide receiver. Mason Hughes and Xavier Valdivia in the backfield. And we have a big offensive line with center Crush Sowers. And we have a tight end that'll come in for Alan Sukup. We've got left guard and right guard Frankie Gleesh and Jason Turner. And then we've got Cade Majora and Michael Leffenberger on the right side. So we've got a nice team out there. But I got to tell you, T-Rex, these Liberty guys are big. Working out of the shotgun is Wyatt Horton. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. A quick throw. It was intended for Keenan Johnson, number 16, but that ball was tipped by linebacker number 10 for the Liberty Lions.
Yeah, that was a really good swat down from Zane Tallman. He almost had that in his hands, but not quite.
Zane Tallman, number 10 for the Lions, was one that broke that play up.
Once again, out of the shotgun, Mason Hughes in the backfield. We've got a wide receiver left, 3 wide receivers right. Here's the snap. He handoff to Mason Hughes. Mason Hughes goes forward for nothing. Just gets back to the original line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, so far this Liberty Lions defense is showing that they are probably the best defense in the state of Arizona. I'm eating my words right now as I say.
Yeah. There's a couple guys we're missing right now, and one of those guys is, hang on a second, we'll tell you here in a minute. Let's make this call. Wyatt Horton again, 1 man in the backfield with him, 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap. He steps up in the pocket. He's looking for someone. He throws, and Mac Richards takes a pretty hard hit at the 35 and cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring out the 4th down, and obviously the punting team. T-Rex, not the way we wanted to start this game for sure on either side of the ball.
Yeah, what a pretty ballsy decision there by Wyatt. It looked like to me that he had the running room to make that rush for the 1st down, but he threw that pass to Mac Richards, and unfortunately that was dropped incomplete. Yeah,
I'm actually surprised Wyatt didn't run that, because Wyatt loves to get out in space and run.
I mean, yeah, the stats show that all year 242 rushing yards this year.
Number 21 back to punt.
They've got their 1 man standing at the Liberty 45. Here's the kick. Dylan Frick, and he hits it, takes a Pinnacle bounce, big bounce, and Liberty falls on the ball at the 30-yard line. So
number 3,
that was a 60-yard punt.
McKimmicks.
Well, 50 yards. So that was a nice net for Dylan Frick. The defense once again will take the field for Pinnacle Pioneers.
Yeah, hopefully this defensive drive can last longer than 2 plays.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Lions on their own 31.
Okay, so I got to say this. If I'm Liberty, I'm gonna do exactly what I did last set of downs, and I'm gonna probably poke one on a post route over the middle, just to see if they can catch Pinnacle sleeping or not. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. Here's the snap. The quarterback keeps it, runs up over the left side. Then he pitches, and that ball is run up to about the 44-yard line of Liberty, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
32, the ball carrier.
Yeah, what a really good pitch back by Navi Bruce on there.
44, Cole Fulton for the Pioneers.
And Navi Bruce on again goes for that rush, but the Pinnacle Pioneers stop him before the 1st down for about a 3-yard gain.
Jafu, number 91 on the tackle for the Pioneers.
All right, here we go once again out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. He looks left. He's looking over the middle. Quarterback throws over the middle, and that ball is broken up by Dylan Frick at number 5. He puts the hit on him.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought he had that wide open pass again for the 2nd drive in a row, but luckily Dylan Frick was right there to break that pass up.
Nice job, Dylan. Tonight we've got Reese Marks is out again. We certainly missed that guy, but we've got Jason Turner in for him. And Jason Turner's mom, I had a chance to talk to her before the game. That's April Turner, and she and Jason's dad, his dad commutes back and forth every couple of weeks from the Bronx, but she's here watching the game, and I'm sure his dad's online or watching it on YouTube. So unfortunately, they get another 1st down. The quarterback scrambles and gets to the Pinnacle 44-yard line.
Yeah, one unfortunate scramble there by Navi Bruce on the QB for Liberty. He rushes for about a 13-yard gain.
Here comes Liberty. Again, 3 wide receivers left. Hands off to the 1 back in the backfield. He tiptoes his way up to about the Pinnacle 35-yard line.
32,
about a yard short of a 1st down.
Yeah, what a great rush there by John Wilson, number 32, who continues to prevail against this Pinnacle Pioneer defense, just rushing it down their throats, pounding that rock.
Yeah, and I believe that was Jack Gaisher on the stop there. Now Liberty's going off of a set with 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. 1 running back in the backfield, man in motion from the left. He goes behind the quarterback. Here's the snap. It looks like a bubble screen. Nope, he's going deep to number 5. and he's pushed out of bounds quickly by Ethan Lanise at about the 21-yard line of Pinnacle.
Yeah, what a really great catch there by Ryan Jazirio by Navi Bruce on there for that first down.
You know, T-Rex, unfortunately, Liberty is having their way right now, doing whatever they want, whenever they want. Pinnacle has to find a way to answer. Here's a run over the right side. He's brought down by number 12, Spencer Halverson, at the 10-yard line. Very close to another first down.
Yeah, it looks like Liberty has the same scheme as Pinnacle offense with 2 running backs. That time that was Dominic Lombardo for that rush.
So what do you think? We've got number 5 lined up on the right, 2 wide receivers left. Here's a handoff over to the right side, and he is brought down by Dirty Dean Vincent for a loss on the play. Big Dean Vincent in there.
Yeah, John Wilson got met by a bunch of Pinnacle Pioneer defenders right there for no gain at all. Really great defense by the Pinnacle Pioneers. Hopefully they can keep this up.
Dean Vincent dismantled that kid in the backfield, almost like a drag queen at a tractor pull.
Dean Vincent is pretty good.
No backs in the backfield. 3 wide receivers left, 1 right. He's looking over the middle, and it just goes over the outstretched hand to Spencer Halverson for a touchdown. Liberty now jumps out to a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, Braylon Gardner there with a touchdown there from Navi Bruzon. That's 2 in a row for the Liberty Lions.
You know, while we're talking about this, I didn't get a chance to eat tonight, and I wish I had me some upper crust pizza. They've been feeding Pinnacle football team since 2010. Thank you, Upper Crust, for your support of the Pinnacle Pioneer football program. And they go for 2, and they get it with no problem. The quarterback keeps it and is untouched into the end zone. It's now a 15-0 ball game with 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, Navi Bruzon is telling people right now in Pinnacle that why he's a really, really great and elite QB. He rushes for about 55.8 rushing yards a game and has 279 rushing yards this year.
You know, if we don't get something together right now and build some kind of offense, this is going to be an extremely long and painful night.
Yeah, Pinnacle not looking so good right now. Hopefully we can get down the field and score a touchdown or at least a field goal to get this offense moving.
I'm wondering if we're going to see Asher Friedlander in there, but if we don't, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but we've got Adam Friedlander, Asher's dad, from FBC Mortgage. Adam Friedlander at FBC Mortgage is your trusted friend in lending and proud sponsor of Pioneer Football. Thank you, Adam Friedlander and FBC Mortgage. Liberty lines up to kick the ball off. We've got Lightning Luke Hoover standing about 4 yards deep in the end zone. The ball goes to Luke. He catches it at about the 3-yard line. He does a stutter step. He splits the seam. He gets up the right side to the 20, to the 25, taken down at about the 26-yard line. I thought for a minute there, Lightning Luke might break that. That's a dandy little return by Luke Hoover, Lightning Luke.
Yeah, that just proves the nickname there, why they call him Lightning Luke. He is so fast and can split seams right down the middle and take that back to the house if you're not careful.
Yeah. Speaking of taking it back to the house, how about In-N-Out Burger, football's Friday night spot? Our local burger joint in Desert Ridge Marketplace. Quality you can taste where quality counts. In-N-Out Burger, proud sponsor of Pioneer Football. Wyatt Horton sets up out of an I formation, 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Handoff up the middle to Valdivia, it looks like. He picks up about 4 yards.
Yeah, even though Xavier came in last week due to the transfer rules, he's shown a complete difference in the squad. With 2 elite running backs, it's going to be really, really hard for Liberty to stop these 2 for a while if they can't get something going right now.
Well, let's hope that is absolutely correct. Wyatt Horton steps up to the line. He's in the shotgun as per normal. 2 wide receivers to the right. Keenan Johnson lined up left. He'll clap his hands. Here's the snap. Hands it off underneath to Mason Hughes. Mason Hughes cannot get the handle on the ball, drops the ball, and it rolls back to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there on that play. It must be a miscommunication between Wyatt and Mason, but unfortunately Mason dropped that ball out of his hands, and luckily that wasn't recovered by the Liberty Lions defense, who were in prime scoring position.
How right you are. We're now bringing up a 3rd and really about 10 yards. They're back, the few yards that they picked up, they lost on that little miscue. We've got 3 people lined up tight. Looks like a bubble screen to the right. He's going over the middle to Mac Richards, it looks like. 40, 45, 50, out of bounds at the Liberty 47-yard line. That is Mac Richards off a nice little nifty throw over the middle from Wyatt Horton.
Yeah, what a great read by Wyatt Horton there, finding Mac Richards, that open receiver, and taking that for a really, really long gain to Liberty 47.
It looked like they were going to try to set up a bubble screen to the strong side on the right. That's where they had everybody lined up. And to your point, it was a great read by Wyatt to catch him over the middle where there was not a lot of coverage there to stop him. Once again, Valdivia in the backfield. Wyatt Horton out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap, handoff up the middle, and he gets out to the 43-yard line of Liberty. That'll bring up a 2nd and about 3 yards.
Yeah, Valdivia bulldozing those Liberty defenders, looking like Derrick Henry out there.
Derrick Henry, that's a great comparison. All right, Keenan Johnson is near to us. We've got Pina and Pinder on the far right side. Tight end and in right now. It looks like it's Sukup in there. Out of the shotgun with Valdivia in the backfield. Here comes the snap, handoff to Valdivia. He goes over the right guard and the right tackle. He gets up to about the 42 or 41-yard line of Liberty. Still going to be about 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, giving that right back to Xavier, just showing why he's plowing through these defenders and getting that almost close to the first down.
These guys are in great peak fitness. Speaking of that, how about Malloy Fitness? Find your strength at Malloy Fitness, located at 25th Place in Rose Garden. Proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. That's Malloy Fitness. Once again lined up in the shotgun, a lone back. Wyatt rolls left, throws left. Got Mac Richards at about the 31-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, it's looking like Mac Richards has been Wyatt's favorite target so far tonight and the whole season, really. 445 receiving yards and 28 receptions with 70.2 receiving yards per game.
I'd like to give a thank you to Stotzi Equipment. Our vision to be the best equipment dealer in the world, now celebrating 76 years. That's Stotzi Equipment, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. 2 wide receivers to the right. Mac Richards lined up to the left as a receiver. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Wyatt rolls to his right, throws over the middle. He has number 84, Blake Dinelli. You don't see Blake Dinelli a lot with these passes, and I got to tell you, I love this kid, Blake Dinelli. He's amazing. He's a tall kid. He's very athletic, and that was a great catch off a nice touch pass from Wyatt Horton. Nice job, Blake Dinelli. Speaking of Blake Dinelli, his mom and dad are here at every game. 2 of the biggest fans I've ever met. Love seeing these people. Thank you to the Dinelli family for all your support. Working out of the shotgun again, Mason Hughes in the backfield. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. The handoff goes to Mason Hughes up the middle. He's to the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Mason Hughes.
Yeah, what a spectacular rush by Mason Hughes. They're adding on to his touchdown total. That's 10 rushing touchdowns and 11 total on the year for Mason Hughes. Breaking those tackles and splitting that seam right down the middle. Good job, Mason.
Let me tell you, this play was brought to you by the front 4 with Frankie Gleese, Dason Turner, Cade Major, and Michael Leffenberger. You don't get holes like that without a great offensive line. Also, Crush Sowers making this possible.
Yeah, this offensive lineman has prevailed through the injuries they've had, from Tanner Peltier to Reese Marks to Travis Gutierrez. I believe Dan Zazupke preached that always next man up position, and I have full confidence, and so does he in his O-line.
Cooper King on for the extra point. Here's the snap. It's down. Fumbled a little bit. Cooper King picks up the fumbled ball and tries to advance it. He gets down to about the 7-yard line, but that one is no good. The Pinnacle Pioneers will have to settle for just 6 points. It's now with 30 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter. The Liberty Lions 15, your Pinnacle Pioneers 6.
Yeah, I don't really know what the Pinnacle Pioneers were going for there. I don't know if that was a muff snap or if that was a two-point conversion.
No, it was mishandled by the holder a little bit. But listen, Wyatt Horton and the great family, his dad, Matt Horton, is the Horton team. If you want to purchase a home or learn the value of your current home, if you have questions about real estate, investment properties, or second homes, call or text the Horton team, 480-227-3311. That's 480-227-3311. Proud sponsor of Pinnacle High School football for over 8 years. That's Matt Horton and the Horton team.
Pinnacle has stole his momentum back just a little bit. Hopefully we can stop this high-powered Liberty offense and get that ball back and drive right down that field to get that touchdown.
Here comes a kickoff from Cooper King, and it is deep again. That one's going to go into the end zone. That's one of the shortest kicks that I've seen. He only went three yards into the end zone. Nice job, Cooper. Prevents any kind of return.
Yeah, it's so amazing how Cooper can both kick the ball super efficiently and play cornerback efficiently. I bet he was probably gassed on that last push. That's why it wasn't that far.
Yeah. Big thank you to Desert Center for Allergy and Chest Disease. If you're suffering from allergies or chronic cough, tired of being tired, consult Desert Center for Allergy and Chest Disease, specializing in allergy, lungs, and sleep medicine. That's the Desert Center for Allergy and Chest Disease. Thank you for sponsoring Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Liberty Lions take the snap, hand off to the right side. Just gets past Spencer Alverson. This kid is still running, and Dominic Polito is pursuing. He cannot get there, and Liberty just reels off what looks like a 80-yard touchdown run.
John Wilson, number 13.
Yeah, John Wilson, man, he's such a good running back. He can take that to the house whenever it gets some big yards, and clearly he just totally derailed that Pinnacle Pioneer defense right there.
I'll tell you, the Liberty offensive line is opening up holes that I've not seen against the Pinnacle Pioneers yet this year.
Yeah, I mean, every team has played Pinnacle so closely, and Pinnacle has done the same to every single team they've played so far. But Liberty has really just dismantled every single opponent they play this year, except for Centennial, which is their one loss.
I got to tell you, what's happening right now is criminal. And you know what? If you've got a criminal problem, you need to consult proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football, Castillo Law. Criminal defense when you fumble off the field. Castillo Law. Thank you for sponsoring Pioneer Football.
Pinnacle Football for all your health and wellness needs, including sports.
You know, Keenan Johnson, number 16, the wide receiver, his father is North Valley Oral Surgery. Don Johnson, who's also a sponsor of Pioneer Football, serving the North Valley for oral surgery needs for over 20 years. Dr. Don Johnson is amazing. I've been to him myself. My whole family's been to him, and he does one heck of a job when it comes to oral surgery. Thank you for sponsoring Pioneer Football, North Valley Oral Surgery, and Dr. Don Johnson.
Fly in to Flyby at Desert Ridge. See for yourself.
Arena Sports Grill, proud sponsors of Pinnacle Football. Arena Sports Grill is Scottsdale's neighborhood grill since 2003. Located at 63rd Street in Bell. Arena Sports Grill. Thank you for your sponsorship of Pioneer Football. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first quarter. The Liberty Lions are out to, I know it's not too much to say, but a somewhat commanding lead at 22-6 against the Pioneers. Here's the kickoff. Once again, it's going to go, and it's short. Mac Richards takes that at about the 4-yard line. He moves to the right, and he is met at about the 16-yard line and stopped like he hit a brick wall.
Number 18.
Yeah, Liberty has about no trouble so far just taking over this game and dismantling both the Pinnacle Pioneer defense and the offense here.
Actually, I have to correct myself. That was not Mac Richard. I believe that was JT Ewing on the kickoff return. JT Ewing. Thank you, JT. Nice work out there. Wyatt Horton and company taking the field again. I see Alan Sukup back in at tight end. We've got 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. That's Valdivia behind Wyatt Horton. Here's the snap from the 16-yard line of Pinnacle. Hand off to Valdivia. He gets a seam over the left. He gets his knees taken out from him, but he's down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, wow, what an amazing rush by Valdivia there. He had that hole opened right up, but that defender closed on him and tripped him up.
And if you guys saw that, it looked like it was a fumble, but it was not. The ground cannot cause a fumble. So if a football player has the ball in possession, hits the ground and the ball comes out, that's a dead ball right there. That was not a fumble. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wyatt Horton again out of the shotgun. Valdivia in the backfield. Here's the snap. Fakes. He rolls to his left. He hits number 16, Keenan Johnson, at about the 37-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, what a weird route there by Keenan Johnson. It looked like he slipped on that curl route there.
Yeah, to me it looked like he was dancing. And what a better place to insert Center Stage Dance Studio. Would they love to put you center stage, training baby divas and dudes to college kids located in the Scottsdale Airport. That's proud sponsor of Pioneer Football, Center Stage Dance Studio. And we have valid entry for Biometric Identity Solutions for Webs. That's a sponsor of Pioneer Football. Valid entry, Biometric Identity Solutions. Here's the snap. Wyatt Horton fakes the handoff. He has all kinds of time. He throws it over to Alan Sukup, who catches the ball at the Liberty 46-yard line, out of bounds at the Liberty 45.
Yeah, that's one thing about this Liberty Lions defense is they don't really press the QB at all. So if Wyatt stays in that pocket and nails his throws and reads his reads correctly, the Pinnacle Pioneers can have no problem overcoming this deficit.
No, he had about 4.5 seconds of time, and Wyatt is kept upright, which is nice. I also see Lightning Luke Hoover going in at the wide receiver. That tells me that there's a good chance that they're going to ask Lightning Luke to put the afterburners on the right side, the far side of the field, and maybe hit him on a chair route or a post route. He gets around his man. Wyatt Horton scrambles. He goes to the left. He's taken down at the 43-yard line of Liberty.
Yeah, just a small rush there by Wyatt Horton, only gained about 3-4 yards, but that's good enough to advance the field, which is anything you can do against Liberty, really.
Yeah, and a big thank you to E Media Integrated Technologies, the leading provider of workplace audio and video conference solutions in the entire Southwest. That's E Media Integrated Technologies. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. Wyatt Horton. He's rolling to his right. He's being pursued. He's now running again from some big linemen. He throws a big ball out to Keenan Johnson. Keenan Johnson's got the ball at the Liberty 14-yard line. That's enough for a first down. And that was a fine job by Wyatt Horton, scrambling out of the pocket, having good field awareness to find that open man downfield and laying that ball into Keenan Johnson.
Let me tell you, man, I thought he was going to get sacked there for a big loss, but Wyatt Horton just scrambled around to that left side and threw that perfect ball to Keenan Johnson for that first down. And now they're really inside that Liberty Lions 11-yard line.
They're working again with 2 wide receivers to the right. Mac Richards, number 8, wide receiver to the left. 2 running backs. Here's the snap. It goes under to Valdivia. He gets down to about the 9-yard line of Liberty.
Yeah, Valdivia really just with a small rush there. Nothing too big from him. Hopefully we can expect more from him on this drive.
Branson, number 52 on the tackle.
Cimarron River Company is Native American jewelry, home decor, and gifts at CimarronRiverCompany.com. Thank you, Cimarron River Company, for your sponsorship of Pioneer Football. Valdivia and Mason Hughes in the backfield. Mac Richards wide to the left. Looks like Pinder to the right and Pena. They cross. Wyatt Horton steps up. He's going to try to get it in there himself, and he's down to about the 3-yard line of Liberty. That's going to be very close to a first down, but I don't think he's going to have it.
Yeah, Wyatt had that rushing lane wide open. That Liberty Lion defender just closing him and tackling him right out of bounds before he could pick up that first.
You know, T-Rex, we need this touchdown here. with 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And I want something to smile about, and you could too with Bud Orthodontics, Pioneer football sponsor. Stunning smiles are our specialty. Smile with confidence with Bud Orthodontics. Thank you, Bud, for your sponsorship of Pioneer football. Keenan Johnson's wide left, 2 wide receivers to the right, Valdivia in the backfield. Here's a handoff to Valdivia, straight up the middle, touchdown, Pinnacle Pioneers.
Yeah, really great run there by Xavier Valdivia, taking in for that touchdown. I can say not many people have scored on Liberty this much in the first quarter. Every single game that Liberty has played has been a blowout, except for that Centennial game, which is their one loss.
Well, T-Rex, we're hoping to have a second loss in their column tonight for them.
Yeah, that would be great. To bump that #1 team down, Pinnacle would go up really far.
So they tried to go for a 2-point conversion. It was a direct snap to Mac Richards. Mac Richards throws the ball, and it was picked off by Liberty. So that ball goes dead. No extra point. The Liberty Lions now lead Pinnacle Pioneers with 45 seconds left in the first quarter by a score of 22-12.
Yeah, hopefully Pinnacle can keep this high-powered octane offense up and stop that Liberty Lions defense. For Liberty, their offensive scheme is basically the same. You just got to pass or run up the middle, because so far Pinnacle has shown no relay of what they can stop. They can't stop anything from Liberty.
No, everything's working for Liberty. But you know what's working too is Spine Fit Chiropractic Rehabilitation. Proud to maintain athletes' top physical condition, relieve pain, and restore wellness. We're Spine Fit Chiropractic. Thank you, Spine Fit, for your sponsorship. Also, just down the street here is Best Home Appliances. Visit Best Home Appliances at the corner of Tatum and Bell. We're the local, Pinnacle, family-owned source for luxury appliances. Best Home Appliances, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer football. Here's the kickoff. And you know what? I think that was an accidental onside kick. But it looks like it didn't travel the full. Actually, that did travel 10 yards. That should be Pinnacle Pioneer football.
Yeah, I believe that is Pinnacle Pioneer football. That didn't look accidental to me. I thought that was on purpose, and they got that. If the refs turn that over, then that is a wrong call. But yeah, it looks like Pinnacle Pioneer offense is going right back out there to go get that touchdown.
And you know what, T-Rex, this is exactly what this Pinnacle football program needed to get the momentum back on their side and start chipping away at the Liberty lead. Wyatt Horton and company back on the field. We've got Mac Richards wide to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 running backs in the backfield for Wyatt Horton. Are they going to block or are they going to run? Here's the snap. It's a fake to Mason Hughes. Long pass to Mac Richards over the middle. And that ball is tipped by the Liberty defender and out of the hands of Mac Richards.
Yeah, heck of a play call there by head coach Andy Zupke. I really wasn't expecting that play call at all from Zupke, who was going to be that aggressive in the first quarter. But he showed how good of a wizardry offense he can bring.
Nap, number 2.
Listen, a big thank you to Trevor's. Trevor's, immerse yourself in a better liquor store experience with a beer cave, walk-in humidor, golf simulators, and artisanal pizza kitchen. Trevor's on Mayo Boulevard, where something is always happening. Thank you, Trevor's, for your proud sponsorship of Pioneer football. Wyatt Horton backs up, winds up, tosses a strike to Keenan Horton at about the 41-yard line of Liberty, and I believe that's going to be very close to a first down. Nope, it's about 3 yards short.
What a pretty daring pass there by Wyatt, who that Liberty line defender was right there to intercept that, but he fit that hole in there to Keenan Johnson.
Hey, T-Rex, is your car dirty?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, I might need a car wash.
Well, we have Clean Car Detail Arizona. Are you tired of low-quality car washes? If so, contact Clean Car Mobile Detailing today. That's Clean Car Detail Arizona.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
The end of the first quarter just approached. The Liberty Lions lead the Pinnacle Pioneers by a score of 22-12. Pioneers have the football at about the 42-yard line of the Liberty Lions when we start the second quarter. Any thoughts on what you saw here in the first quarter, T-Rex?
Yeah, I mean, those first two drives were really, really rough for the Pinnacle Pioneers, who gave up 15 straight points to the Liberty Lions. But Pinnacle has stormed back and scored 2 straight touchdowns back, and even got that onside kick to keep their possession on that Liberty Lions side of the field. Hopefully we can go down in the second quarter, score a touchdown, maybe try for another 2-point, depending if Dana Dupke feels like it. But man, this Pinnacle Pioneer defense and offense has all the momentum right now and stealing it from Liberty.
Yeah, momentum means a lot. And when you talk about drives, I think about Learn to Drive Arizona. We help confident drivers. Why choose us? We're family owned and operated. We cater to your specific needs and we work around your schedule. For further information, visit LearnToDriveAZ.com. Proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football.
Yeah, Pinnacle going the opposite way now on the side of the field.
Wyatt Horton and company will set up shop at the 41-yard line of the Liberty Lions, where it will be a 2nd down and 4, I believe. Or is it 3rd and 4? I lost track of the downs. One back in the backfield. Here comes the snap out of the shotgun. Looks like we have a false start on the offensive line for Pinnacle.
Yeah, that's just a brain dead play right there by the Pinnacle Pioneer O-lineman. They should know better. This is a self-inflicting wound, and I don't know if we're going to be able to come back from this.
But you know what? We're sure going to try here. Here's the snap. Wyatt Horton rolls right. He's being pursued on his blind side. There's a big pass right now to Mac Richards. Mac Richards goes up, takes that ball away from the defender at the 20-yard line of Liberty. That's enough for a first down, and that is where the momentum comes in, T-Rex.
Wow, what a play there by Mac Richards, who is climbing that ladder and stealing that ball from number 20. Owen Dalton for the Liberty. What a great play by Mac there, who is driving this Pinnacle Pioneer offense right down that field.
This Pinnacle offense is empowered, just like Empowered Electrical Solutions. You have electrical issues, need help with a project, reach out to your favorite Empowered Electrical Solutions. They're a locally owned and operated business. We are licensed, bonded, and insured. Give us a call today. People, power, passion. Empowered Electrical Solutions, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Wyatt Horton out of the shotgun. Keenan Johnson gets the flip, coming in motion, turns it upfield, and he's down to about the 17-yard line of Liberty.
Yeah, what a great play there. What a great play call there by Wyatt Horton to Keenan Johnson, who's driving that ball slowly and surely up that field for another Pinnacle Pioneer touchdown.
57 as well as number 10, Tallman, on the tackle for the Lions.
It's a little warm out here tonight, isn't it, T-Rex?
Yeah, sure is.
We could use Diamond AC and heating. Call Diamond AC for all your HVAC needs and receive Diamond service at an affordable price. Stay cool or call us. Diamond AC and heating. Wyatt Horton with the ball, rolls right, throws one up for grabs. That is thrown well out of bounds. He just wanted to get rid of it because he was under some heavy pressure.
Yeah, that's the first time that Wyatt Horton has been under pressure this whole night from that Liberty Lion D lineman. Hopefully they don't have to keep that up and Wyatt Horton can just keep laying those passes in.
Exactly. We've got Paradox Video Productions, video production and digital marketing for your business. Connect at ParadoxVideoProductions.com. Proud sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer Football, Paradox Video Productions. Going now to the far side of the field, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Mason Hughes in the backfield. Is he going to be blocking or is he going to get the handoff? Here's the snap from Wyatt Horton out of the shotgun. He looks left. He has Mason Hughes, and that ball was almost picked off. The defender for Liberty had that ball in his sights the whole time. He saw where that ball was coming, and Mason Hughes, he was lucky that that ball wasn't picked off.
Yeah, Wyatt Horton, I don't think saw the defender there guarding Mason Hughes. He threw that right to Mason Hughes, and super lucky that was an interception because now we can get a field goal to go between one possession.
Well, that'll bring up 4th down, and guess what? Thunderfoot Cooper King on to try for 3 points, kicking from his own 24-yard line of Liberty. That ball is up and it is a little bit, it looks like, wide to the right, so that ball did not travel through the uprights.
Just outside, no good.
Yeah, really unfortunate kick there by Cooper. I thought he definitely had that in, but from our angle, it apparently did not go in.
No, it looked good from here, but we're quite a ways from where the action is. North Valley ENT, that's North Valley Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates. I could use them tonight for my throat, let me tell you. They are providers of professional, comprehensive ear, nose, and throat medical care and treatment in a compassionate and friendly environment. Proud sponsor, Pinnacle Pioneer Football. That's North Valley Ear, Nose, and Throat.
Yeah, this Pinnacle Pioneer defense is coming back on that field. Hopefully they can stop Liberty and get a turnover.
Liberty working out of the shotgun, fakes the handoff, throws to his left, and he is taken out of bounds quickly by Ethan Lunice at the 24-yard line of Liberty.
Yeah, to me from here, that looked like it was going to be a deflection or maybe interception, but that was completed, and luckily for them, we got them out of bounds.
2 wide receivers left, 3 to the right. He looks left, he's under some heavy pressure. That ball is incomplete, it bounced off the turf.
Pressure.
Yeah, John Wilson could not quite corral that ball from Navi Buzan.
No, they gave him the catch, actually.
Oh, they did?
29-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 yard for the first down. Looked incomplete from here. I can't wait to see Dirty Dean Vincent come in across the right side here. He's fast, he's mean, and he's big. 4 wide receivers to the right. 1 wide receiver to the left. Now, 3 wide receivers right, running back out of the backfield. The quarterback keeps it, and he's taken down very quickly by big number 95, Ian Garcia, short of the first down.
Yeah, what a great tackle there by Ian Garcia, stopping Navi Buzan from getting that first down. It was such a good dual threat QB, but luckily we got one on our side named Wyatt Horton.
Yes, we do. We got to flex our muscles here because we got to hold them. It's 4th down and 1. If the Pioneers hold them here, we're in prime spot to get a score. Bunch of beef on the front line here. Here's the snap.
They didn't get that. That was a good QB sneak, but I believe they did not get that.
Very, very close. I got to tell you, whether they get it or not, they're going to probably take a measurement. I can't understand why the head coach at their own 25 or 30-yard line with a 10-point lead would go on 4th down.
Yeah, that looks to me from here just a tad bit shy of that first down marker, but we'll see when they measure it.
I sure hope you are right.
If Pinnacle Pioneer ends up getting this ball, we are in prime scoring position, and if we don't score here, that will be a very, very big disappointment for this Pinnacle Pioneer offense.
Pioneers have a man down on the field. It looks like Carson Kimmerly, but I can't be sure. Maybe if Carl or someone, you could tell us if that's number 32 on the field. Hard to see. You know what's easy to see? It's Muscular Moving Men in Storage. They've been Arizona's premier moving company since 2008. They've performed over 30,000 moves. Their team of mover athletes is your solution for local or long-distance moves. For all things moving, including storage, call or visit muscularmovingmen.com. And please mention Pinnacle Pioneer Football for a free packing starter kit. That's Muscular Moving Men in Storage.
Looks like that was Cooper King down the field, but luckily he got back up, and unfortunately Liberty did pick up that first down on that 4th down try.
Darn it. Well, the gamble paid off. Let's hope the Pioneers can bend but not break here, and they can get this ball back. He throws to his left, and he's taken out quickly on a great tackle by Dominic Polito, number 31, coming up from the safety position to take his legs out from under him.
Yeah, what a great tackle there by Dominic Polito to tackle Ryan Wolford, the tight end, who's just a big, brilliant tight end who can receive and block.
The quarterback steps up. He's got a wide open man. And and Ethan Lanise has to recover. With between Ethan Lanise and Dylan Frick, they brought him down at the Pinnacle 19 and the 20-yard line.
Once again, that's Navi Bruzon connected to number 14, Braylon Gardner, for that big play to go all the way down to that Pinnacle Pioneer 25.
Well, I want to give a quick shout out to my absolutely lovely wife, Liza Deer, who's at home right now unpacking boxes, but she's listening to the broadcast. Honey, I'll be home, keep a light on for me, and keep some food in the microwave, hopefully. Glad to hear you listening.
Yeah, what a really great play there by the Pinnacle Pioneer defense to crowd John Wilson there for that no gain. Actually, 2-yard gain. My bad.
Hey, Logan Sweetzer's on the air right now listening into the broadcast. Logan, thanks for being with us tonight. Glad to have you. That's Low Swizzle. Here's the snap. Empty backfield. Quick throw to the tight end. He's brought down finally by Ethan Lanise, but not before he gets to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, what a great completion there by Navi Bruzon to Ryan Wolfer, that tight end, who I said can block and receive very, very well. Bruzon snaps it. Pass right back to Ryan Wolfer, who takes that in for the touchdown.
Gardner, number 14.
Well, it's a sad day in Mudville. Liberty just tacks on another 6. We'll see what they do, whether it's a 1 or a 2-point diversion, but with 6:50 left in the second quarter, they now jump out with 28-12 lead.
Yeah, really not a great showing here by the Pinnacle Pioneer defense, who is letting this Liberty Lions offense through everything, actually. Running, they can't stop it. Passing, they can't stop it. Liberty can do anything they want with this Pinnacle Pioneer defense, just throwing them around like a rag doll.
Well, listen, this is why Liberty is ranked number 1 in the state of Arizona, and I believe number 17 in the nation. Liberty is a good football program, but that's not to say that the Pioneers can't answer back.
Yeah, I have complete faith in this Pinnacle Pioneer team to come back from this deficit. I mean, they've shown it before, and why can't they do it now?
6:50 left in the second half, 29-12 is the score. Take a minute here to thank you to Forbes Refrigeration and Air Conditioning. Forbes Refrigeration is a name you will remember and a name you can trust, and they're proud sponsors of Pioneer Football. Thank you, Forbes Refrigeration and Air Conditioning, and thank you, United Rentals. You're building the future. We're here to help. That's United Rentals. Liberty's getting ready to kick off in their kickoff formation. Pinnacle Pioneers standing tall in midfield at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like Nathan Hawkins is going to kick it right to Lightning Luke Hoover.
The ball is going to be taken at the 2-yard line by Lightning Luke Hoover. He moves to his left. He's going to try to get that corner. He's got a little bit of a corner, but he's met pretty solid at about the 19-yard line. There's a flag on the play on the far side of the field, T-Rex. Let's hope that one goes against Liberty so we can get a little mileage out of the end of this run.
Hopefully, but normally if there's a flag on the hold, it's going to probably be a legal block in the back.
That is going to go against Pinnacle, and that's going to be, if it's a personal foul.
Yeah, another self-inflicting wound right there by the Pinnacle Pioneer special teams.
They're going to now start in quite a hole at the 9-yard line with 6:43 left in the second quarter.
Against the Pioneers.
Wyatt Horton with Mason Hughes in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the right. 1 wide receiver to the left. We got the jumbo package in on the offensive line for the Pinnacle Pioneers. Wyatt Horton now out of the shotgun. He'll clap his hands and accept the ball. There it is, hand off to Mason Hughes. Mason Hughes goes up the middle with a few stutter steps. He's out up to about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like Mason Hughes was splicing that defense in two, going for a really, really big gain, about 8 or 9 yards.
Hey, wanted to say thank you for the nice folks in Texas. They're supporting Crush Sours tonight. Go Thunderbirds, we're so proud of you is what they say, because Crush Sours sounds like committed to Southern Utah. And listen, Crush Sours has the greatest name in football, Crush Sours. It doesn't get much better than that. Thanks for listening in Texas. Happy to give you a shout out. Thanks for being with us. Wyatt Horton throws right to Keenan Johnson. He's taken down quickly at about the 15-yard line.
Number 16, Johnson.
Yeah, just a small pass there from Wyatt Horton to Keenan Johnson for about 5-yard gain, so that will lead up to a 3rd and 2.
Hey, speaking of the Sowers family, Big Crush Sours' sister is sending out all of her love and support from Alaska, and she says, congratulations on committing to Southern Utah. Crush, it sounds like your sister's extremely proud of you, and we're proud to have your sister listening in from Alaska. Thanks for being with us tonight. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers wide left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Wyatt Horton looks right, throws right, and that ball cannot be handled, so that ball falls as an incomplete. Mason Hughes comes out of the backfield.
Yeah, it looks like Wyatt Horton had a receiver open with that name being Mason Hughes, but he quite couldn't corral that ball, and that unfortunately fell incomplete. And that just leads more momentum for the Liberty Lions defense to capitalize on.
So we've got a 4th and 4, and obviously when you're at your 15, 10-yard line, you're not going to try to convert this, and not when you've still got 5 minutes left in the half. Here comes the snap. I think that's Dylan Frick in there kicking, if I'm not mistaken. Here's the punt. It's a pretty nice punt, and that's going to bounce and take another Pinnacle Pioneer bounce, and that's going to land at about the 40-yard line of Liberty. They still have good field position, T-Rex, but we're trying to flip the field here, and it's not working at this point.
Yeah, I mean, this Pinnacle Pioneer defense has to step up in a massive way, otherwise this game is already getting out of hand, but could turn into just a house fire, really.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's more of a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
All right, the Pinnacle Pioneers go back on defense. I see Dirty Dean in there. Big number 6 going to come off the right side of the line. We've got 4 down linemen. We've got all of our linebackers. And here's the snap. The ball goes over the right tackle and the right guard. He's scrambling, still on his feet, and he's down at about the 47-yard line of Liberty. Not enough for a first down, but it was a nifty little run there, T-Rex.
Yeah, John Wilson really showing everybody right now why he is the elite running back that he really is, and why he's going to be really, really good in college.
Yeah. Again, I can't say enough about Crush Sours and the whole Sours family. They're all over this great nation, listening in, watching Crush do a great job. So thanks for being with us. Here's the snap. He goes to the right. They're grabbing on his jersey, but they finally bring him down at the Pinnacle 46-yard line. That will be enough for a first down.
Yeah, it looks like that Pinnacle cannot handle these dual threat running backs with the names of Dominic Lombardo and John Wilson. Going for that Liberty Lion first down.
Yes, for sure. Jason Turner. I know Mom, April Turner's here just a couple rows down in front of me live. I got a nice little text here from Jason's dad, who's watching from the Bronx on YouTube. And thank you so much, Mr. Turner, for being with us tonight, all the way from New York. And your son is a fine football player. We love having you along with us tonight for the journey.
Yeah, it looks like Liberty got a false start penalty there, which drives them back about 5 yards. That'll be a 1st and 15 on their own 49.
There's the snap out of the shotgun, looks right. Throwing deep on a post pattern, a little overthrown. Thank goodness that will fall
Pass incomplete, number 5.
and go incomplete.
Receiver.
Yeah, Navi Bruzon just overthrew number 5 there, Ryan Giziero, just by a tad bit. If they connected, that probably would have been another Liberty Lions touchdown, unfortunately.
I couldn't tell if it was really grossly overthrown or whether they did a little bump and run at the line of scrimmage to throw off his timing. I didn't see that whole thing.
I think it was a little bit of both, in my opinion.
Well, in any event, we've got 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right, 1 running back in the backfield. Coming in motion is the tight end. Here's the snap, a quick throw to the right side, and that ball.
Pass complete to number 14, Gardner.
Finally taken down by, I think it was Parker Glenn, number 10.
Yeah, Braylon Gardner going for that Liberty Lions first down there by Navi Bruzon. What a great pass.
They're now down to the Pinnacle Pioneer 32-yard line. Looks like maybe we have a timeout on the field, or we've got a penalty and they're going to march. I can't tell what's going on here.
I think they got a holding penalty there.
No, they're moving the sticks, and they thought it was a holding penalty, but Liberty was walking backwards. Now they're walking up to the 32-yard line.
What a weird sequence of events there.
Yeah, thank you to the Kimberly Lowe Group. Kimberly Lowe Group, certified luxury marketing specialist in residential real estate in Scottsdale and North Phoenix. Your local neighborhood real estate experts, the Kimberly Lowe Group. Thank you for your proud sponsorship of Pioneer Football. There's the snap. The quarterback keeps it, and he gets out of bounds about the 20, or he's down about the 25-yard line at Pinnacle.
Yeah, what a really great rush there by that dual threat QB with the name of Navi Bruzon, who can pass and rush against you. And so far, Pinnacle is saying, hey, you can do anything you want. We're not going to stop you.
All right. We've got 2 wide receivers to the left. We've got Dylan Frick out here as well as a defender. 1 running back in the backfield, shotgun. Here's the snap, looks left, throws to the running back out of the backfield. That ball falls incomplete right in front of Parker Glenn at about the 25-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a really great pass there by Navi Bruzon, number 31, Julian Ramirez. But unfortunately, Julian cannot corral that ball, so leads to incompletion.
I say fortunately.
Yeah, fortunately.
All right, we've got a flag, and I'm hoping this is a false start, but it looks like it's going to go as an offsides against the Pioneers.
Offsides against the Pioneers.
Yeah, like I was saying, more of these self-inflicting wounds that the Pioneers are keep driving into them. Another offsides penalty. 3rd and 1.
2 wide receivers left to the right. The pitch to the running back in the backfield. He gets to the 20, down to the 15, and he's down, knocked off his feet at about the 11-yard line. Another flag goes up in the air. This is obviously some sort of personal foul.
Another flag out there.
Let's cross our fingers, T-Rex, that this goes against the Liberty Lions, not against Pinnacle.
Hopefully.
Because if it does, it's going to be half the distance to the goal. No, it's going to go against Liberty. It looks like the referee is facing the right direction, and he's marching south. So that's good news.
Yeah, looks like they're walking back there. What a break for the Pinnacle Pioneer defense who gets a flag. For Liberty.
These athletes need to be in mint condition. And speaking of mint condition, for all your wellness needs, including sports-specific personal training, massage therapy, sports chiropractic, and more, check out mintconditionstudio.com. That's Mint Condition, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Out of the shotgun, running back in motion. 2 wide receivers left and right. Here's the snap. Big rush coming. He gets the ball off, and they had a nice little bubble screen set up over there on the far side of the field, and he's down to about the 20, possibly the 19-yard line of Pinnacle.
Yeah, Navi Bruzon passed to Ryan Giziero, who's number 5 for the Liberty Lions, and just comes up short for that first down.
We got some Van Halen playing. 3 wide receivers to the right, to the left, 1 to the right. fakes the pump fakes again, and he is finally taken down by Spencer Halverson at about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like number 1 tried to trip Navi Bruce on there. I'm not quite sure that worked though.
That's going to bring up a 1st and goal for the Liberty Lions. The Pinnacle Pioneers, we need to do something here to stop this. We need a turnover to flip the momentum here, because right now we're looking a little bit flat. They've got so many people in a funky setup, but it's a handoff over the right side, and it's down to the 1 or 2-yard line, where it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. We've got 56 seconds left in the half. The clock continues to run. The Liberty Lions are content letting it run down as far as they can, because they feel very confident that they can just punch this in for another touchdown before the halftime whistle blows.
Yeah, John Wilson, this Liberty Lions offense is just knocking on that touchdown for Pinnacle Pioneers. If they get this, this will be a very, very big, deep crushing blast for the Pinnacle Pioneer defense.
Yeah, this is going to be a hole that's going to be hard to crawl out of. They got a lot of beef up on the line here. Here's the handoff to the running back. He's hitting the backfield, and
Wilson, number 32.
he was hit in the backfield by Jack Gazier,
number 9.
and that was no gain on the play. Looks like we've got a timeout for Liberty. 14 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, what a really smart play there by Liberty, who thought they could punch that in, but Jack Gazier met them in the backfield and said, no, no, no.
No, that was a good play by Gazier. You know what else is good? It's Flyby at Desert Ridge, known for its irresistible Detroit-style square pan, hand-tossed pizza, crispy chicken, and more lip-smacking goodness. This go-to spot serves up mouth-watering eats guaranteed to satisfy all cravings. Fly into Flyby at Desert Ridge and see for yourself. Flyby, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football.
I think this next play call for the Liberty Lions is going to be same thing, just a run up the middle. What do you think?
Let's see what their formation looks like, and I'll give you my read on it. But if I had to guess, I would say the same. The Pioneers, their shoulders are kind of down as they walk onto the field. They're not playing with adrenaline or momentum right now. We need to get up.
Yeah, if this Pinnacle Pioneer defense can stop this Liberty Lion offense, then this will be an uplifting try by the Pinnacle Pioneers.
All right. Liberty comes on the field. They've got a lot of beef on that front line. One running back in the backfield, and they put everybody in the block. I think that's going to be a quarterback keeper. Yes, it is, and he goes over the left side and takes it in for a touchdown.
Who's on number 7 on the keeper?
Yeah,
35-12 with 10 seconds left, and they'll come on for the extra point.
What a great play fake there by Navi Bruzon, who Pinnacle thought they were going to pass it to John Wilson for that touchdown, but Navi Bruzon said, I'm taking this to the house, and he did.
Yeah, but listen, let's give a thank you right now to proud Pinnacle Pioneer sponsor, Wilming Construction. They exist for people to build a genuine place of purpose, building commercial construction projects in the Valley since 1977. That's Wilming Construction. Thank you for being a sponsor of Pioneer Football. Here comes the snap. It's up, and the extra point is good. It's now 36-12 with 10 seconds left in the second quarter.
Good. 36-12.
Yeah, I don't know how much Pinnacle can do in this 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Hopefully we can see another wonderful pass by White Horn for another Cooper King 61-yard field goal attempt.
Hey, I want to say a quick shout out right now to Grandma and Grandpa Horton. They're watching from southern Wisconsin. Thanks for being with us tonight. That's Wyatt's grandparents, Grandma and Grandpa Horton in Wisconsin. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Love having you.
Yeah, it looks like number 23, Nathan Hawkins, is going to kick this off again, right to Lightning Luke Hoover, who can hopefully spark a play in this Pinnacle Pioneer special teams.
Got a flag on that.
Looks like it was a squib kick, but a flag on the play.
So they're going to back it up. Probably, no, they're not backing it up at all. I wonder what that was. Yeah, they are going to back it up. Should go back 5 yards to the 35-yard line of Liberty. 10 seconds left on the clock. They'll kick it away. This will be an opportunity now for, hopefully, Lightning Luke Hoover to bring one back all the way. And that would sure be a nice spark at halftime, wouldn't it, T-Rex?
Yeah, that definitely would help this Pinnacle Pioneer special teams and get that momentum back on our side, not Liberty.
Here's your kick, and it's really high and short. It's fielded by the up man, and he goes down at the 32-yard line. We now have 7 seconds left on the clock. My guess, unfortunately, T-Rex, is they're going to go in and they're going to take a knee here and let the clock run out. I think they should throw up a Hail Mary and try to get something going here before the half.
Yeah, I mean, and who else throw it to except for Mac Richards, who has been Whitehorn's favorite target tonight?
Correct. So we are going to run a play, but we've out of the shotgun is Wyatt Horton, one man in the backfield. He hands off to Valdivia. He tries to get around the right side, but he's taken down at the 30-yard line. Time will expire in the second quarter. Pinnacle Pioneers are going to go in behind right now. A score of 36-12 against the Liberty Lions. Hopefully they're able to regroup in the locker room and come out fighting for the second half and make a game out of this. T-Rex, any closing thoughts before we run into halftime?
I mean, this Pinnacle Pioneer offense has to find a way to keep going. Whitehorn has to get receivers the ball, making the correct reads, and Mason and Xavier have to keep running the ball down their throats. Other than that, I think Liberty is just stomping Pinnacle right now in every single fashion, defense and offense.
Alrighty, folks, stay seated.
Yeah.
Is the Varsity
T-Rex, why don't you and I take a break? Hopefully Carl, our wonderful producer behind the scenes, will give us a chance to take a little break here. And we'll be back for all you folks listening in as soon as we reach our halftime bell. And we'll pick up where we left off here in just a few minutes. Thank you so much. Look forward to being back with you in just a couple minutes.
Alrighty, folks, please welcome the Big Blue Band and the students from Mountain Trail and Explorer Middle School as they are going to perform Land of 1,000 Dances and the Pinnacle Fight Song. Big round of applause here, folks, for the Big Blue Band and Mountain Trail and Explorer Middle School.
Welcome back to the second half of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. You've got Andy Polito along with Trefin Rexius here making the play-by-play calls. T-Rex, I certainly hope that this is going to be a tale of two completely different halves. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I sure hope so. This Pinnacle Pioneer offense needs to get going and going immediately. Lucky for us, we get the ball to start the second half.
I hope that's enough to spark something that turns into a vast explosion on the field tonight.
Yeah, if we can come back against this Liberty Lions team, anything is possible for the rest of the season.
You got that right. Well, for those of you that might just be tuning in, we've got one half of play already in the record books. The Liberty Lions have pounced on the Pinnacle Pioneers tonight and jumped out to a halftime lead of 36-12. The Pinnacle Pioneers will be receiving the second half kickoff. And this goes without saying, T-Rex, but we absolutely need to score a touchdown on the first possession. Then we need to get a couple 3-and-outs on the defense, which we haven't done all night. And then we need to keep scoring. We need to have unanswered points up on the board by the Pinnacle Pioneers. Otherwise, this game is so far out that we are not going to be able to recover.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think Liberty has scored on every single offensive drive that they've had so far in this game.
I think you're right. They're getting themselves ready for the kickoff. Lightning Luke Hoover waits in the end zone.
Folks are ready to get back underway here. Hawkins ready to kick off.
The ball is up, and it's going to go well into the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Pinnacle Pioneers will get the ball at the 20-yard line.
Going to take over first and 10 on their own 20.
I don't see the moon out tonight, T-Rex, but I do see one thing, and I see Moon Valley Nurseries, home of the You Buy It, We Plant It for the best trees on earth. Go straight to the moon. Visit moonvalleynurseries.com or at locations throughout the entire valley. That's proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football, Moon Valley Nurseries. Wyatt Horton is set up now again in the shotgun. He hands the ball off to the lone back, which is Mason Hughes. Mason Hughes takes it up to about the 25-yard line, a gain of 5 yards.
Yeah, the big men up front there, including Chris Showers, opened up that big hole for Mason Hughes to run through for a pretty decent gain, about 5-6 yards.
Did you say Crush Showers?
I did, in fact, say Crush Showers, a Southern Utah commit.
Did you mean to say Crush Showers?
Yeah, that'd definitely be another name.
All right. Wyatt Horton and company, 3 wide receivers left, 1 wide receiver to the right. Mason Hughes is a lone back in the backfield, out of the shotgun. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff. Nope, he gives the handoff to Mason Hughes straight up the middle, and he is going to be very close to a first down. I think he's got it. Yes, he does.
Yeah, I think Pinnacle is realizing that Liberty doesn't really know how to defend the run that well, especially with Mason Hughes and Xavier Valdivia, who have both scored both of our touchdowns so far in this game. So hopefully the offensive lineman can open up those holes and create a smooth running lane for Xavier or Mason to run through to get that touchdown.
And listen, T-Rex, I have to apologize to the Valdivia family. We've been corrected on the pronunciation, and I appreciate you doing that, but it's Xavier Valdivia. Valdivia. Right? Valdivia. I'm sorry, Valdivia. I'm going to butcher that up, but I swear to you I'm going to get it right. Valdivia. Xavier Valdivia. I'm going to say to Valdivia. Hey, listen, Xavier Valdivia. We're going to get it right, folks. Sorry I butchered your name, but Valdivia. We're good. Hey, let's go out for some Valdivias after this. Mason Hughes over the right side gets a little running room to the 35-40, down to the 45-yard line where he's got another Pinnacle Pioneer first down.
Yeah, Mason Hughes has been pounding the rock this whole game, getting those rushing yards and moving this Pinnacle Pioneer offense up that field.
Valdivia just came off the field. Empty backfield for Wyatt Horton. 3 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Here's the snap. looks left, over the middle, and it's picked off over the center of the field. There's a big flag that came flying in from nowhere. Let's hope that goes against Liberty and that we have to play this one over.
Yeah, that's intercepted by number 10, Zane Tallman for Liberty, outside linebacker. Hopefully this flag against Liberty and we can move that ball up the field. And it looks like it is by the crowd noise. Holding against the Lions.
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah, so that interception will get wiped off the board, and we get to move farther upfield. So now we're on the Liberty side of the field.
Liberty 45-yard line is where Pinnacle will set up shop. Listen, I'm seeing some urgency, and I like this, T-Rex. We've got a huge deficit here. We can't just try to punch the ball down the field. We got to move with some urgency, or there's not going to be enough time to score enough points. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff right up the middle again to Mason Hughes, and he goes forward to the 38-yard line of Liberty.
3 on the carry.
Pickup of about 6 yards.
Yeah, I wonder what Dana Zupke said to this Pinnacle Pioneer team in the locker room to say, hey, we need to get our heads up. Stop hanging your heads low. We got this. There's another team that we could definitely beat if we step up our game up.
All right, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Valdivia in the backfield. It's a handoff to Valdivia. He shakes a tackler, gets to the 35, the 30, down to the 26-yard line. Valdivia with a nifty little run there.
Yeah, great rush by Xavier Valdivia there. Just splicing that defense into and gaining up for that Pinnacle Pioneer first down.
I watched Valdivia run, and I got to tell you, to me, he's a little bit of a Le'Veon Bell, Barry Sanders type of runner where he's got power, but he can slash. Mason Hughes in the backfield, 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left, 1 man in motion, looks left, throws left. Keenan Johnson flips the ball back to number 3, and that ball is run into the 10, the 5, touchdown. Mason Hughes takes it in for a touchdown.
Wow, what a tricky play there by Dana Zupke. You crafted that up.
I'd like to see the replay on that because I missed it.
Yeah, so it looks like that Wyatt Orrin threw it to Keenan Johnson. He just flipped it right back to Mason Hughes, and the Liberty Lions defense didn't even see that coming. Mason Hughes ran right down that sideline for that touchdown score.
They typically refer to that as the hook and ladder.
Yeah, looks like we're going for the extra point here, not a 2-point conversion, which is kind of weird because we've been going for that all game.
That's up and good. It's now 36 to 19. The Pioneers digging themselves out of a hole.
If Pinnacle defense can stop this Liberty Lions offense and we score again, I don't see no reason why we can't come back from this game at all. No reason at all.
No, I'm just watching big Cade Majora come off the field there. Elated with the score. Very happy, just like the rest of us. Valdivia's got his helmet off, and he's enjoying this celebration. The Pinnacle fight song is blasting through the public address system here at the field. Let's hope the momentum is on our side. Let's get a deep kick here, and let's take Liberty out at the knees.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that everybody on this football team treats each other like family. They are brothers on this football team, and you can see that on the field. They're happy for each other, they're sad for each other, and they congratulate each other on every single play possible.
I'd like to find out what happened to Cooper King, because Ryan Orzel's in kicking now. The ball down to the 5-yard line where it's taken by Liberty. He gets out to the 20, 25, up to the 30-yard line.
And that shows right there why Cooper King is such a good kicker. With Ryan Orzel there, he kicked it a little low, and we almost paid for that. But Cooper King kicks that right out of the end zone every single time. So hopefully he gets back on that field soon.
I'd like to find out what's going on. He has his left knee wrapped. He does not have his pads on anymore, and he's wearing a pair of shorts on the sideline. So Cooper King obviously has suffered some sort of injury and will not be back in the game this evening.
That's a really, really big blow for this Pinnacle Pioneers defense and special teams, who has been Cooper King, that sneaky star that no one expected this year.
Yeah, Cooper King has been a very, very, very pleasant surprise this year. It's been all over the field. Him not being in the game right now takes away a dimension of our defense, and I'm certainly sad that Cooper King's not in there right now. I hope for whatever he's got going on is minor. I hope a very speedy recovery, and I hope we have him down the stretch for the remaining 3 games.
Yeah, but it's always that next man up mentality, so hopefully we have the depth, and I do think we have the depth to beat them. It looks like John Wilson ran up the middle for that Liberty Lions first down.
Liberty Lions now from the 43-yard line. A big run over the right side. He's got out into open space. He's stiff-arming his way down to the Pinnacle 35-yard line, where he's taken out of bounds by Spencer Halverson.
Yeah, once again, Navi Bruzon just hands it right to John Wilson, and he just plows this Pinnacle Pioneer defense all the way down to their own 35-yard line.
This is why Liberty Lions are #1 in the state of Arizona and nationally ranked at number 17. We had a blown coverage there, it looked like, by Dominic Polito, and we've got a 6-point touchdown now for the Liberty Lions.
Navi Bruzon completes that pass to Chris McKivich, #3 for the Liberty Lions. What a great pass there by Navi Bruzon, but blown coverage again from the Pinnacle Pioneer defense, who we're seeing is blowing these coverages left and right tonight. Hopefully we can fix that later down in this game and even the next games going forward this season.
On for the point after attempt. The snap is down, the kick is up and good. The Liberty Lions now lead the Pinnacle Pioneers by a score of 43-19 with 7 minutes, 48 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Well, while we're at it, let's talk about Team Clean and Haul, sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football, family run and operated waste and recycling services since 2002. Thank you for your support, Team Clean and Haul. After a tough night on the field, you'd love to have a wonderful, luxurious place to lay your head. And that very place is JW Marriott Desert Ridge. Experience every element of luxury and fun at JW Marriott Desert Ridge Resort and Spa. Discover more at jwdesertridge.com. Thank you for your sponsorship of Pioneer Football, JW Marriott Desert Ridge. Liberty Lions setting up now to kick off again. We've got Luke Hoover, 4 yards in the end zone, and it looks like standing alongside of him is JT Ewing. The ball goes to Luke Hoover, and that is in the end zone and will not be returned.
The score as they keep going and scoring these touchdowns is looking more like the score from last year when Pinnacle played Liberty in week 2, I believe. It was the final score of 49-7. Right now it's 43-19. So we've already scored more points than we did last year, but Liberty just keeps piling on like they did last year.
Yeah, the difference last year we were down at Liberty, and this year we're in the friendly confines of Pioneer Stadium here. We still got a little football to play here. Let's hope that Wyatt Horton and company can turn this thing around.
I have no doubt in my mind that they can't.
2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 running back. Wyatt keeps the ball, moves to the right, goes out to the 29-yard line, where it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, nice fake handoff there by Wyatt Horton, taking that rush up for about 9-8 yards for position for a 2nd and 2, maybe even a 2nd and 1.
Yeah. Listen, if you're looking for quality seafood in the desert, go to Chula Seafood at Greyhawk. Fresh fish in the desert. Fish market, restaurant and bar located at Hayden and Thompson Peak in Greyhawk. That's sponsor of Pioneer Football, Chula Seafood in Greyhawk. They actually have 3 locations here in the valley. Pass goes out to Jace Pena. He gets hit just as the ball arrives and drops the ball. That'll go incomplete.
What great pass protection there from number 8, Keaton Stam for the Liberty Lions, who plays middle linebacker and outside linebacker as well.
We got to protect our real estate out there. Speaking of that, we've got Arizona Best Real Estate, sponsor of Pioneer Football. Want to know what your home's worth? Thinking about relocating? We'd love to help you make your next best decision and provide solutions for all your real estate needs. That's Arizona Best Real Estate. Proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football.
Timeout, Liberty.
Liberty's taking a timeout, so we're going to get a little break in the action. In which case, I will thank Kim Horton of AZ Notary Services. That's Wyatt's mom. She's notary services for your convenience and at your location. Call Kim Horton for details at AZ Notary Services. Proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Boy, I'm hoping that we have cause for celebration after this game, and there's no better way to celebrate than with a big fat cake from Nothing Bundt Cakes. For your next celebration, visit Nothing Bundt Cakes on the corner of Scottsdale Road and Frank Lloyd Wright. Yum! Nothing Bundt Cakes. Special thank you to Made to Move Nutrition and Wellness. Come work out with Jesse and crew at Made to Move, located on Scottsdale and Frank Lloyd Wright. Made to Move Nutrition and Wellness. Wyatt Horton now set up out of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers left, 2 right, 1 man in the backfield. He rolls to his right, or excuse me, his left. He throws to Jace Pena. Jace Pena's hit again just as the ball arrives, and that's another incomplete pass.
There is a flag on the play, though.
A roughing the passer or a holding call right now. I was watching the ball, so I didn't see it, so. But that's where one of those has to happen. It is a roughing the passer against Liberty, thank goodness. I hope Wyatt didn't take it too hard.
Yeah, it looks like Wyatt was a little slow to get up, but now he's fine. I mean, he was stretching a little bit, so I think he's all good to go. But that was a very, very scary hit on Wyatt Horton there, who is the leader of this team, frankly.
That'll be a first down, and they're at their own 43-yard line, are the Pinnacle Pioneers. Keenan Johnson on the near side of the field, Jace Pena and Mac Richards on the far side. 2 running backs in Valdivia and Mason Hughes out of the shotgun. Here's the snap to Wyatt Horton. Fakes the handoff, goes to Mason Hughes to the right side. Mason Hughes does a little stutter step, moves forward to the 43-yard line, so just doesn't get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Mason got hit immediately there on that play, but broke out of that and luckily was able to get back to that line of scrimmage before losing any yards.
Yeah. Once again, Mac Richards, Jace Pena, right side of the field. Keenan Johnson on the near side. 2 running backs with Valdivia, and Mason Hughes goes into motion. He actually does a quick little screen over to Valdivia. Valdivia is hit behind the line of scrimmage, and where he's going to lose about a yard.
Valdivia, number 26.
You know, T-Rex, I love to see the ball get into Valdivia's hands because we haven't seen him all year. Last week was our first introduction of Valdivia, and I'm very impressed at his moves, and I'd love to see him get that ball more and kind of show off what he's got. Out of the shotgun again, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mason Hughes in the backfield. Here's the snap. He hits, looks like you can't tell if that's the tight end, but it's number 88, Charlie Tabor, who typically is in as a tight end. That ball will go to the Liberty 45-yard line, where it will bring up another first down. No huddle offense for Wyatt Horton and company. Here's the snap. Wyatt Horton looks down the middle. A long pass right now, and he is tripped, and
That looks like it's a pass interference call to me, but I don't think the refs are going to give it to him. I think it's just going to be, he just fell.
Now there's...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, but I don't think that's for pass interference. I think that is because he's going to give a unsportsmanlike maybe for... I hope it's pass interference, but...
Maybe it's going to go against Pinnacle. Oh.
It was so late.
Pass interference?
Unfortunately, that's not a spot foul. That'll be marched off if it is pass interference from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, very weird rule there. It's a spot foul in the NFL, but not in college or in high school football. It's just a 15-yard penalty and the automatic first down. But let me tell you, that was an extremely late pull flag. I thought that was going to be immediate, but the ref had to think about it for a little bit and decided to throw that flag.
Yeah. All I know is I'm getting the jitters. And you know why? Because Scooter's Coffee's in my blood. Scoot on over to the new location at the corner of Deer Valley and 7th Avenue. Try our new amazingly brewed coffees, teas, and signature drinks. We serve breakfast too. Click on the QR code in the banner in the stadium for daily discounts. That's Scooter's Coffee. Mason Hughes has the ball, running hard to the 30-25 down to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, this Pinnacle Pioneer offense is moving. They are dissecting this Liberty defense by passing and rushing. More so rushing, but we do have a couple pass plays in there.
Yeah, in all honesty, we can't seem to connect on the pass plays. There just seems to be a timing or some sort of deficit between the quarterback and the wide receivers. But thank goodness for Mason Hughes and Valdivia, we've got a nice running game working right now. There's a snap. Wyatt rolls right. He's being pursued. Throws back to Mason Hughes at the 15, 20, or excuse me, the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Huge gain. That's going to bring up a first and goal for the Pinnacle Pioneers at the Liberty 5-yard line.
What a great read there by Wyatt Horn. He throws off his back foot to find a wide open Mason Hughes and runs that down to the 5-yard line. Liberty.
That's the second or third time they've run what's like a play action, where the play and everything is moving to the one direction of the field. Then Wyatt, with this court awareness, throws back to the opposite side of the field to the open man, and he gets out into space, as does Mason Hughes. Out of the shotgun again. Hand off to Mason Hughes. He's hit in the backfield, and he's going to lose about 2 yards.
Yeah, no one was really fooled there by Mason Hughes' antics there. Immediately got to him and swarmed him and got him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Valdivia coming back in the field, on the field, so we're going to have Wyatt Horton with 2 running backs in the backfield. And I would love to see Valdivia get the ball here, which I would bet he is. And he's going to power his way up the field like a Barry Sanders or a Le'Veon Bell. Watch Valdivia work some magic here.
Wouldn't be surprised at all by Valdivia's accomplishments tonight so far.
Wide receivers to the right and to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Here's the snap. The keeper, Wyatt Horton, kept it. He just juked the rusher. The guy's got his head up in the air like, what did he just do to me? But I'm going to tell you, man, Wyatt just broke that kid's ankles. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, it looks like Wyatt broke number 13, Hudson Dunn, the outside linebacker for Liberty's ankles there, who tried to get him on that ankle grab. I don't know if you saw that, but he could not quite get Wyatt, and he went for a gain.
Yeah, Wyatt threw a little juke on him, and it faked him out big time. Nice job, Wyatt. Valdivia coming off the field. Mason Hughes is the lone back. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I think he's going to throw a pass to the right side of the field. So Wyatt is kind of disrupted. He loses the ball, and offensive lineman, that man being big, number 73, Cade Majora, falls on the ball to keep Liberty from taking it over, where it's going to bring down a 3rd down and goal from the 21-yard line. Cade Majora, good football awareness on jumping on that ball and letting us live to play another down.
Yeah, it looks like number 53, Ashton Delic for Liberty, caused that fumble right there, but luckily, Cade Majora was on that ball.
You know, Charlie Tabor's in at wide receiver now, number 88. I love seeing that kid. I've seen him for a lot of years, and he's going to work his way down the left sideline. Here's a big throw right now, and Wyatt threw that up and hoping that Mac Richards could come down with it, but that ball falls incomplete in the end zone, and our field goal unit will come out.
Receiver pass incomplete. Pioneers are going to turn it over.
Let's hope that Ryan Orzel can make this kick for our first field goal of the night.
That was 4th down. I think we turned it over. I mixed up the down. That was 4th down, so we now have our defense on the field. Liberty takes over on downs. Speaking of Liberty, huge sponsor of Pioneer Football Program is Liberty GMC. To everyday life, we'll get you there. Liberty GMC, your one-stop resource for all automotive purchases and repairs. Pinnacle families receive extra discounts at Liberty GMC. Proud sponsor of Pioneer Football, Liberty GMC. Here's the snap. Quarterback for Liberty rolls left. Dean Vincent over pursues a little bit. He's got blockers out there. He's up to about the 33-yard line, and that'll be enough for a Liberty first down.
Yeah, Navi Bruzon connected again with number 14, Braylon Garner, who is showing why these two people are such an elite tag team duo. Navi to Braylon has been happening all night, and they just keep destroying this Pinnacle Pioneer defense.
Pinnacle's working with 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. He rolls out to the right. He's hit very hard at the 35-yard line by Spencer Halverson, where he's dropped back on his knees. Nice hit by Spencer Halverson. So as you look at the Liberty line, there are a bunch of big kids out there. But we've got speed on our side for Pinnacle, and I want to see Dirty Dean Vincent get in on the right side there. They're double teaming him on that corner. Man goes in motion. Here's the snap. A bubble screen out to the left side of the field. He's got blockers, and he's got an open field. Spencer Halverson is pursuing and runs him out of bounds at about the 28-yard line of Pinnacle. Not before he gets a huge gain.
Big gain for the Lions as they get into Pinnacle territory.
Looks like it was another blown coverage there for Pinnacle. Hopefully we can get back up on our feet and cause another turnover. Our first turnover of the game.
Liberty working out of the no-huddle offense now, trying to catch Pinnacle snoozing. Handoff goes to the right. He's got a little bit of running room. He gets down to the 10-yard line where it's going to be another first down.
Wilson,
actually the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 12. 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Polito, number 31 on the tackle.
Dominic Polito with the tackle on that one. Listen, Clayco Construction, it's not about the walls we plan and the buildings we put up. It's about the people and their purpose within them every day. These powerful structures have impact that reach far beyond the walls. That's Clayco. Thank you for your sponsorship of Pioneer Football. Liberty with 3 wide receivers to the left and 1 in the slot. Here's the snap. He throws to the slot back. A little screen pass. And we've got a flag in, but he's down and out at about the 1-yard line of Pinnacle. But we do have a flag.
Pass complete, Jezorio, number 5. Multiple flags out there.
Holding on Liberty. So you can get open whenever you hold, just for the record here on this one, T-Rex. And that's what happened there. Hats off to the referees for catching that one. This one's going to come back, and it's going to march off 10 yards against Liberty. And that'll bring up a first down, and it should be first down and 20.
Yeah, that's a self-inflicting wound there by Liberty, who is just punching themselves in the throat with this call.
That's what we need, a little break like that with our backs up against the wall. Pinnacle Pioneers now standing tall, waiting for Liberty to bring their play in, setting up our defense. We're in a little bit of a bind. Speaking of bind, we got Binding Pros, proud sponsor of Pioneer Football for all your area rug needs. Rug repair, rug pads, rug washing, new rugs, and stair runners. Call Binding Pros. Here's the snap. Running back goes over the right guard. Zigzags his way into the end zone for another
Wilson,
Liberty
32,
touchdown.
the ball carrier, and he's going to put 6 on the board for the Lions.
John Wilson takes that right into the end zone for another devastating blow to the Pinnacle Pioneers.
It's 49-19 with a minute, and it should be about Yeah, a minute and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. The point after attempt coming up here in just a moment. Here comes the snap. It's down. The kick is up and good. That'll make it an even 50-19. Liberty takes a somewhat commanding lead over the Pioneers. Still got a lot of football left here to play, a lot of football left to play. Pioneers need to show urgency, and they need to make some bold calls on offense in order to move that ball down the field quickly.
Some keys to this last quarter of play for this Pinnacle Pioneers offense is they need to be aggressive. They need to be aggressive with their play calls. They need to be running it down their throats, passing it. I know the passing game hasn't really worked for them so far, but we need to find ways to get these receivers open to make big plays to create more momentum and more touchdowns.
You know what a lot of the difficulty is with the Liberty defense is their defensive backs and their safeties are really tall. So Wyatt Horton, whenever he sees a little daylight, he's got to throw it over these large players that are in there for defense, and quite often they get a hand in the way and they knock the ball down for an incomplete pass versus a completion for Wyatt.
Fortunately, no turnovers have been made so far in this game by both teams. So not really great for Pinnacle, but also not really great for Liberty either.
Here comes a kickoff from Liberty. And it's going to go to the side of the field where Lightning Luke is, but it goes into the end zone about 4 yards, and that will not be returned. Pinnacle Pioneers will take over on their own 20-yard line. Let's talk for a minute here about Rye Hair Company, proud sponsor of Pioneer football. That's modern hair salon providing high-quality hair color, haircut, and hair extension services. Located on Cave Creek Road in the 101. That's Rye Hair Company. Wyatt Horton from his own 20-yard line. Mason Hughes in the backfield. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff goes to Mason Hughes right up the middle, right behind Crush Sowers. He just does get back to the line of scrimmage where it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. We're going to end the third quarter now. And the Liberty Lions are ahead of the Pinnacle Pioneers by a score of 50-19. We've got 12 minutes of football left to play. And it's just going to have to be long pass, touchdown, onside kick, long pass, touchdown, onside kick, long pass, touchdown, onside kick. Are you with me on this one here?
Yeah, I do feel you on this. I do have strong faith that Pinnacle can make it a close game again, but to do that, we have to be just connecting one-play drives, onside kick. Like you said, one-play drive, onside kick. It has to be quick and 3 and out, quick 3 and out, and quick 3 and out. There's no other way we can win this game other than that.
It would be nice to get a couple turnovers here on defense from the Liberty offense.
Yeah, we also need to find a way to start forcing turnovers, interception, fumbles, stuff like that.
All right, the Pinnacle offense back on the field. Wide receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Mason Hughes will be in the backfield as Wyatt sets up out of the shotgun, as he so often does. The offensive line is still in a little bit of a huddle with Horton. They've broken the huddle now. Mason Hughes lines up just to the right of Field General Wyatt Horton. Claps his hands, waiting for the snap out of the shotgun. Man in motion is Keenan Johnson. Here's the snap. He's thrown a timing pattern to Keenan Johnson. The ball was in the air before Keenan turned around. Keenan was going left towards the inside of the field. Wyatt threw the ball towards the sideline, so that ball winds up on the ground and incomplete.
Yeah, definitely a miscommunication there by Wyatt Horton and Keenan Johnson. Hopefully they can knock that off and get a score here.
You know, Keenan actually had a step or 2 on his defender, so had they been on the same page, that could have paid huge dividends. Two wide receivers, left and right. Mason Hughes lines up next to Wyatt Horton in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Wyatt rolls right, goes for Mac Richards. That ball is almost intercepted by a Liberty defense, which would have been a pick six. Thank goodness Mac Richards got a hand on it, and that ball goes incomplete.
You mentioned that ball was tipped. That ball was also almost tipped into Mac Richards' hands, who could have definitely had a step on the defender right there, but unfortunately could not corral that ball in to get that advantage.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we learn from this. And speaking of learning, how about Huntington Learning Center? They offer online tutoring, ACT, SAT test prep, as well as K through 12 tutoring in a convenient Pinnacle Peak location. That's proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football, Huntington Learning Center. Here's the snap for Wyatt Horton looking downfield. He's got Mac Richards over the middle. Mac Richards catches the ball and then turns before he had the handle. He gets hit in the middle of the field, and that ball goes incomplete. I hope Mac's okay. That was he was kind of exposed on that.
Wyatt Horton really had Mac wide open there. Unfortunately, Mac cannot corral that ball, and now he is limping over the sideline, so hopefully Mac is doing okay, and that was just a small little ankle roll, a small little ankle injury. It would be definitely difficult and sorry to hear for another Pinnacle Pioneer player to get injured. That'd be devastating. Hopefully Mac is okay, and let's keep this game rolling.
All right, Liberty now takes over out of the shotgun, handoff to the running back. He's to the 15, the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone for another Liberty touchdown.
Number 31, the ball carrier, Ramirez, and he's going to put 6 on the board for the Lions.
You know, T-Rex, sometimes you have a night where everything goes your way, and sometimes you have a night where not so much goes your way, and unfortunately, we're experiencing one of those down nights for the Pioneer football. Not to be discouraged, we've still got 3 big games coming up after this, but hopefully that we're able to take this one to the film room, look over a lot of what's going on here, and make our tweaks on both offense and defense, and play some tough games here down the stretch here in the final 3.
Really tough blow here for the Pioneers. They have been a high-octane, high-power offense this whole year, and it sucks to see them not be them themselves tonight. But they've played a really, really good team with Liberty, and I have a feeling we could bounce back, not next week, because next week we do have our bye week, but the week after that, Saturday O'Connor, which is our homecoming game, which will be electric here at Pioneer Stadium, like all the home games are.
Center Mass Construction, helping you build your dreams. Residential, light commercial construction. Proud sponsor of Pioneer Football. That's Center Mass Construction. Also want to give a shout out and a thank you to Derek Dowsett. Derek Dowsett with HomeSmart with only a 1% listing rate. That's Derek Dowsett and HomeSmart Realty, sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Listen, Culver's Frozen Custard at the corner of Cave Creek and Rose Garden. Welcome to Delicious. Culver's, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. The Liberty Lions kickoff. It's taken by the up man, Lenise. He fields the ball at about the 26-yard line, where Pinnacle will have the offense back on the field again.
Ball fielded by Lenise, number 1. No return on that play. Pioneers are going to take over first and 10.
NSB Mortgage, specializing in residential, commercial, and construction finances. NSB Mortgage's mission is to ensure that its clients receive the utmost attention to detail with regards to each of their individual needs. That's NSB Mortgage, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Wyatt Horton Company working again. 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Mason Hughes in the backfield. Here's the snap. Handoff is to Mason Hughes up the middle behind Big Crush Sowers on the left side of the offensive line. He lines up and goes right behind Frankie Gleish and Michael Leffenberger. He picks up about 3 yards.
Yeah, not much wiggle room there for Mason Hughes to go, but he found a small opening and get a small portion of yards that can help this Pioneer team drive down the field.
The ball is dumped off, pass to Keenan Johnson. He's still on his feet. And Keenan Johnson gets into the open field to the 50, to under the 45 of Liberty.
Pass complete to Johnson, number 16. Great second.
Wow, what a great move there by Keenan Johnson, who slips away from that defender who tried to grab him by his ankle, got out, and spread it all the way down to that Liberty side of the field onto the Liberty 45-yard line.
Keenan Johnson is fast. If he could have just picked up a little more steam, a couple more steps, he could have taken that one all the way into the end zone.
No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it.
All right, Wyatt Horton out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. That's Charlie Tabor. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Wyatt pump fakes and it falls forward to the 35-yard line of Liberty.
Wyatt Horton with a big rush there. Looks like he picked up the Pinnacle Pioneers first down, or very close to it on that rush there. Looks like it's just a yard short, maybe.
Yeah. Clock ticking, 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pinnacle is trying to salvage something out of this 57-19 deficit here late in the fourth quarter. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. The handoff goes to the right, and if I'm not mistaken, that went to Miles Stepney. Yeah, Miles Stepney gets the ball carrier. That's his first. Running play for Miles Stepney tonight, and not a bad play at that. He picks up a few yards and brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Pinnacle Pioneer offense.
Miles Stepney has been really, really solid for this Pinnacle Pioneers offense so far this season. Real unfortunately, they couldn't put him in this game earlier. Otherwise, I feel like he could have made a huge, big plays.
Watch on the near side of the field, number 17, Luke Hoover. If he can beat this guy, Wyatt Horton will light him up in the end zone right here. Come on. There's his move. Handoff goes to the left, though. Didn't pick up much there. Maybe we got a fumble here. We do, and the Liberty Lions, unfortunately, have the ball.
Recovered by the Lions.
You know what? It's one of those nights where there's not a lot going right for Pinnacle. It's not terrible, but it's not good.
No, not by any means this is their best night, but it definitely is not their worst. Pinnacle Pioneers still has so much room to build on and so much potential. I feel like after this loss, they'll have a big wake-up call and be like, you know what? We're so much better than this. And next time they play this Liberty Lions team, this outcome will be way different.
Well, they most certainly will meet the Liberty Lions in the playoffs, and I believe that they've got a lot that they will learn from this game. Liberty Lions throw the ball to the right on a little bit of a screen. He gets up to the 40 and to the 44-yard line. We'll be close to a Liberty first down. About a yard short, maybe 2 yards short. The band is making their presence known, that's for sure. Gotta love that. The cheerleaders are doing a fantastic job down there with the Spirit team. Hats off to those two teams. Hand off to the right for Liberty. Goes towards the sideline.
Number 9.
Looks like that was Dominic Lombardo, number 9 for the Liberty Alliance, who got that big rush there.
We've got a Pinnacle Pioneer down on the field.
Injury timeout. We got a Pinnacle player down on the other sideline.
Unfortunately, that might be Dominic Polito down. I hate to see that. The trainers and staff are attending to him right now. He's up. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked of him. Actually, that was Ethan Lanise. And it's a sigh of relief to see Ethan back and walking off the field under his own
He's number 1, the injured Pioneer.
Strength here.
Back over under his own power.
A little bit of a scare there. Glad to see Ethan up and around. Valley White Sports Card is another sponsor of Pioneer Football. Family-owned, family-friendly, located at 90th and Via Linda. Please drop by for all your trading card and collectible needs. That's Valley White Sports Cards. Liberty, 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Based on this formation, T-Rex, with 1 running back in the backfield, probably in the block, it doesn't look like Liberty is content with a 57-19 score right now, and it looks like they're going to look to add on more here. Hopefully the Pioneer defense will hold tough and shut that down right away. Handoff up the middle to number 9. He's met at the line of scrimmage by 3 Pinnacle Pioneers. The only number I caught was Jack Gazier, but there was 2 others on that stop with Jack.
Definitely looks like this Liberty Lions team is, like you said, not content at all for stopping at their 57 points. They want more, but I think this Pinnacle Pioneer defense has said, we've had enough, and we're stopping them this time.
Liberty, 3 wide receivers left, 1 running back in the backfield. Here's a snap, handoff to the running back right up the middle. He's got the first down to the 35, stumbles forward to the 30, and that's a fresh set of downs for the Liberty Lions.
The chains for Lions first down.
At the Pioneer 32-yard line.
Looks like that was Dominic Lombardo again, number 9 for the Liberty Lions, who has been taken in for John Wilson's position and still doing good. But this Pinnacle Pioneers defense is holding up good.
Lions with 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right, 1 running back. Pioneers not able to get a lot of pressure on the quarterback tonight, but they're working up against a gigantic Liberty front line. That ball goes to the running back to the right, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage for what looks to be a very minimal gain, if any, maybe a yard or so.
And that's Dominic Lombardo's 3rd carry 3 times in a row. They keep feeding it to this kid, and Pinnacle is seeing it, and they're like, no, you're not having any tonight.
Yeah, this is not a laughing matter, but you know what it is? It's the House of Comedy, our neighborhood home for fun. Visit City North's High Street to drink, dine, and laugh at House of Comedy. Thank you for your sponsorship of Pinnacle Pioneer Football at the House of Comedy. Here's the snap for Liberty, man in motion. Handoff goes up the middle. He gets met at just over the line of scrimmage and is taken down pretty quickly. Trying to catch the number of that would-be tackler there. Looks like that was number 5, Joe Day, on the tackle. There's a name I haven't been calling out enough. Joe Day. Joe Day is a tough, gritty little football player, and I love to see him in the lineup. He just put a nice hit on that guy to stop him. I want to see Joe Day make his presence known. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. The quarterback keeps it. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, but can't be brought down. He falls forward to about the 27-yard line, and a yellow flag goes flying into the air like a firework.
Looks like Liberty put in their backup QB, number 11, Hayden Fletcher, who has also been a pretty good quarterback for Liberty this year.
Penalty's going to be against the Pioneers.
Pinnacle has a personal foul. Looks like marched off enough yardage to bring up another first down for Liberty. They now have the ball 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line of the Pinnacle Pioneers. Liberty offense on the field. 1 wide receiver to the right, 2 wide receivers left, 1 running back in the backfield. Pinnacle Pioneers working out of a 3-down lineman up front. looks like 4 down linemen actually, linebacking core right behind that, and then we've got our safety and defensive backs. Here comes the snap. Man in motion goes across. Ball is handed off to number 9. He does a little stutter step there. Carries that ball down to about the 10-yard line of Pinnacle.
The ball carrier.
Pinnacle bringing in a few substitutions now. Coming in now is Jacoby Kozak, Jackson Steiner, and Dylan Ockery. All right, Liberty, they want to put another score up. I think we got to get a pick 6 here. Handoff over the right side. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, pushed out of bounds at about the 2-yard line of Pinnacle. That will probably be enough for a first down. It'll bring up 1st and goal to Pinnacle 2-yard line.
Looks like that was, again, number 9, Dominic Lombardo on that carry. This Liberty offense has been feeding this whole game.
Liberty, 3 wide receivers to the left. They're going to hand this ball off and go straight up the middle. There's your handoff, and he gets taken down at about the 2-yard line. No gain. 2nd and goal from the 2.
58 Robinson, the tackle.
Clock continues to tick. About 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the waning moments of this 4th quarter. Liberty with a 57-19 lead and down at the Pinnacle 2-yard line. They appear to want more. Pinnacle defense waiting for the Liberty offense to get in their formation. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. We've got a whistle, and they're going to redo this. Liberty is content with letting the clock run out. They're not going to go for that extra score. This game is going to end with a final score of 57-19. Pinnacle coming out on the short end of this one. But listen, if I know Pinnacle and I know their resiliency and I know the coaching staff, I know that Pinnacle will be in the locker room and in the film room all week preparing for the remaining 3 games of the season. This is not over, and we'll see Liberty back in the playoffs from what I'm hoping will be a different outcome. T-Rex, any final comments before we wrap this one up?
Yeah, really hard-fought game by both sides here. Unfortunately, Liberty had the upper side on this one, but I do believe that this Pinnacle Pioneer offense will come back and will be better offense and a better team and a better defense next time they do play these Liberty Lions, like you said, in the playoffs, which I do believe this Pinnacle Pioneer offense and team is good enough of doing.
Yeah, so for all of you folks who attended the game tonight, it was a pleasure having you in support with us. For all of you folks out there in TV land who tuned into the YouTube channel for the live broadcast, we love having you with us, and we thank you for being here. Hats off to the Pinnacle Pioneers and all the work they put in. We're going to go in and regroup and get into the remaining 3 games of this season. But for Tefan Rexius, this is Andy Polito. We're signing off tonight, and we'll see you next week.